He built his power with U.S. backing, ruled with an iron fist. And on this day in 1963, his own soldiers turned their guns on him. On November 2, 1963, South Vietnam's President Ngo Dinh Diem's rule ended not by foreign invasion, but by a coup from within. Diem had risen to power in 1955, championed by the United States as a strong anti-communist leader in Southeast Asia. But beneath his image of control lay corruption, censorship, and deep resentment from his own people. His favoritism toward Catholics and brutal suppression of Buddhists sparked mass protests and the shocking self-immolations that horrified the world. As Diem's grip tightened, even his allies began to turn. The U.S. quietly withdrew its support, and by early November, his own military plotted his downfall. On November 1, 1963, tanks rolled into Saigon. Diem and his brother Ngo Dinh Diem fled the presidential palace and took refuge in a church. But their hiding place was discovered. The next morning, November 2nd, both brothers were captured, placed in an armored personnel carrier, and assassinated en route to military headquarters. The world was stunned. What was meant to stabilize South Vietnam did the opposite. Diem's death plunged the nation into political chaos. Within months, a series of military coups toppled one leader after another, eroding public confidence and strengthening communist resolve in the North. For the United States, the assassination marked a turning point. What began as political support turned into deeper military involvement, setting the stage for full-scale American intervention in the Vietnam War. By 1965, U.S. combat troops were on the ground, and Vietnam would become one of the most controversial and devastating conflicts in American history. Ngo Dinh Diem's rise and fall serve as a haunting reminder that power built on oppression cannot stand for long, and that foreign influence can ignite consequences far beyond control. Follow, like, and share for more interesting tidbits and stories from history.